question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will go on the attack first. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what, it was one of the most exciting games in all of college football. And Tech with the huge lead early, all the momentum swings. And Palmer, obviously, in the booth was pretty solid, too.
It was one of those games, David, you just hated that somebody had to lose. And I think back to Haynes King at quarterback for Georgia Tech, throwing for over 300 yards, running for over 100 yards. He was incredible. There was one costly fumble. Was it targeting? Wasn't it targeting? The call went Georgia's way. And then we were running out of ways to describe 2-point plays, and we were running out of espresso late in the game. Bring your espresso for this one. It's going to be fun.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Georgia! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Hancock. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. Dumps it off in the flats. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the back. It's complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Yellow Jackets didn't start this drive with... There he goes! He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Snags it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll run for it on third and short. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he tacked on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give on the option. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. And the Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab on the left side. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Tootin. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running the red zone, it's Tootin. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they They've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Wiley. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Dogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together, keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on third and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Got it behind the line. It's Tootin. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Fires to the big fella. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So obviously to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoff.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll do it himself. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Here comes the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Hauls it in. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They are perfect on fourth down so far in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. Makes the grab. It's Hancock. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Yellow Jackets will line it up on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the tailback. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Tootin. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Offense will try to get some momentum going on first and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Georgia going up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Tootin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback making adjustments. Finds his man. It's Hancock. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They send the tight end in motion. He'll start this drive firing. He's got the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Flushed out of the pocket. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Georgia comes quickly to the line. To the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He's got his man. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Back open in the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Sends it downfield. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the duel between Georgia and Georgia Tech plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Makes the catch. It's Hancock. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The give out of the gun. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's...
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, no incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the 3rd quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to throw deep right side. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket. Breaks into the open. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. On target. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. A field goal here will put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. He's got him still on his feet. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And that one will give them the lead.
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and still on his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Yellow Jackets, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Finds his tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that.
There he goes! He's at the touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Yellow Jackets showing a little sting as they build their lead against the Dogs.
How about them Jackets, man? This is so good for Georgia Tech fans. They're so jacked up and excited. They think the Georgia players, fans, they think they're buffoons. They're smarter, they're better, and when they can beat them on the field, they want to rub it in their face.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab on the left. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The short hands, it's Hancock. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
It's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Snap in the shotgun. Hard in the backfield. It's Tootin. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got him. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hancock. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. The handoff keep working on that clock. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the back. He's got him in the flat. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Yellow Jackets will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. And so the Ramblin' Wreck make it all the way to the finish line as Georgia Tech takes this edition of Clean Old-Fashioned Hate. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.